Nice. Guys, nice. Now, before I get into stats and pretty much everything like that, if you guys think that this game was on Carson Wentz, you guys gotta just stop watching football because you clearly just don't know what you're talking about at this point. How can you blame Carson on this game when he has guys like John Hightower dropping passes, Travis Fulgham dropping passes, Greg Ward dropping passes? I don't even know who Jason Kroom is, but he caught a touchdown today. Let's see who else dropped the pass. Ertz dropped the pass. Sanders dropped the pass. It is not on Wentz. Some of it is, don't get me wrong, but the entirety of the game is not on Carson Wentz. And you guys got to stop believing this fantasy that Carson Wentz is the reason why we lose every single game, because this game was definitely winnable, and if it wasn't because of Carson Wentz, we wouldn't have been in towards the end of the game. No chance. No chance. How many mistakes were there in this game? There was a drop touchdown by Sanders. Hightower dropped a pass on the first drive. Elliott missed a field goal. The worst play call I have ever seen in my life on that 2-point conversion. And yet everybody is in this fantasy where it's Carson Wentz, Carson Wentz, Carson Wentz, Carson Wentz, Carson. It's not. And you guys are seriously just wrong when you say it's only Carson Wentz. Look at his offensive line. Look at it. It got even more banged up this game. I mean, come on, guys. Stop. It's not only on Wentz. There's other people on the team that are the cause of the losing. Jack Driscoll got hurt. You had Jamon Brown or whatever his name is. Awful. Driscoll was bad. You had just... And you guys blame Carson for every little thing that has gone wrong. And then Jalen Hurts comes in. Jalen Hurts is a solid player. He has played maybe 7 snaps in the NFL. He had a solid-ish game today for what he is limited to. But he does not deserve to start over Carson. If your guys' whole thing is, start Jalen Hurts. You want Jalen Hurts out there with this offensive line, he will get killed. You will kill his confidence, and that's just not how you do things. But everybody is just so quick to blame Carson because of Foles, and this is all Foles. If it wasn't for Foles, we wouldn't have won the Super Bowl. Yes, that is true. But without Carson, we don't get to the Super Bowl. We don't. And that's the facts. So stop blaming Carson for everything. Everything. Because it's not only on him. When he has the worst O-line I've ever seen, wide receivers that shouldn't belong in the NFL, a defense with no linebackers whatsoever, a coach that can't play call, a GM that can't draft, receivers that can't catch, and a running back / tight end that have dropped passes and haven't looked like themselves this season. You cannot just blame Carson Wentz. You can't. It's just not how things should go. And it is just a constant Carson bash every single game. And I'm not wrong, because I just had to deal with it for the last 3 hours. The Eagles lose this one, by the way, 30-28 to the Ravens. There was a ton of mistakes. There was 2 dropped touchdowns. I'll give him the one. It was a Hail Mary, but it still hit him in the hands, and he still should have caught it, and it would have been a touchdown. And then even after the fact, there was a flag, and then Jake Elliott misses a kick. But, it's Carson's fault for that. Just so you guys know. Also, Sanders dropped the pass in the end zone. John Hightower, again, dropped the pass. Probably would have gotten to at least the 50, if not more, depending on what would have happened after the fact. He could have stumbled, I don't know. But he still should have caught it no matter what. Carson finished this game 21 of 40, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. He did fumble once on a run play that he had. The rushing leaders were Sanders had 9 carries for 118, 13 average. Wentz had 5 for 49 and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts had 2 carries for 23 yards, and Boston Scott had 2 for 4. Travis Fulgham, continues to do what he's been doing. 6 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown. 10 targets. John Hightower had 1 reception for 50 yards. Ertz had 4 for 33. Richard Rodgers had 3 for 31. Greg Ward had 2 for 19. Scott had 2 for 5. Kroom had 1 for 3 and a touchdown. Hurts had 1 for 3. Arthega-Whiteside had 0. But, no, I thought he did get a catch. He got the 2-point conversion. And he also did score, kind of, I guess. It was a fumble that was lost by Sanders, and it went into the end zone, and then J.J. Arthega-Whiteside picked it up and scored. But Sanders also broke that one, by the way. He broke it all the way, and it just felt it. Marlon Humphrey just knocked it out like he's been doing. He's a great player. The Ravens are a solid team. Don't get me wrong. They're definitely not the best team in the NFL. I can definitely say that for sure. But they are still a good team at 5-1. You can't really argue with that. At this point, we're really just rooting for the Cardinals to win. I think the Giants won. I think the Redskins went for 2 and they missed. So the Giants are now 1-5. The Eagles are 1-4-1. The Redskins or the football team are 1-4, and the Cowboys are still 2-3 as of right now. There was also some injuries in this game, by the way. Zach Ertz was out. Driscoll was out. Sanders was out. And I'm missing one other guy that I can't remember. Kevon Wallace went out too. There was another big guy that got out. Ertz, Sanders, Driscoll, Wallace. There's somebody else that I know I'm missing, but I just can't. Malik Jackson also went out. Now, on the defensive side, it was pretty solid. You had guys making good plays on defense. Josh Sweat continues to do good. He had 3 tackles for loss. Malik Jackson had 2 tackles for loss. Fletch had a good game. I mean, it's just hard. And when Jake Elliott has 0 points, I mean, he missed a field goal. Cameron Johnston continues to be the best player on the field every week because he has to play the most. He had a 66-yard punt. That's cool, I guess, but this team needs to be better. Downright simple. Now, we play the Giants on Thursday. I don't know. I might try to go, honestly. I don't know. But we play the Giants on Thursday. You got to beat them. You have to. No reason why you should ever lose to the Giants, especially without Saquon. You got to win. You're at the Link, Thursday Night Football, and then you have the Cowboys next Sunday, or the Sunday after that, Sunday Night Football at the Link. Eagles lose again, though. I mean, that's really all you could say. But the Carson slander needs to just relax a little bit. It does, truly. Because you guys are just taking this to a whole nother level of just blatantly disregarding what he is working with. And it's just ridiculous at this point. But they covered, so that's good. They did cover, for those of you that bet. But, man, like they shouldn't have lost this game. They shouldn't have. And I know the Ravens were the better team, and they might have stopped scoring, but that doesn't really matter to me at all. I mean, you had guys. Lamar had like a 25-yard touchdown run. Nate Gary just completely disregarded anything near his way. You had a couple bad plays on defense where just missed tackles or it was just bad. And did I expect to win this game? No, I didn't. We were playing the Ravens, who were the much better team, and they still are the better team, don't get me wrong. The Eagles are not a good football team right now. And, the fact that they are still fighting for a division is a joke to me, honestly. But we're still in second as of right now. But it just sucks. We shouldn't have lost this game. This would have been a huge win for us, too. I mean, you got to look at it like this. You beat a team like the Ravens, and that goes a long way. You definitely gain a lot of momentum. You had fans in the stands today. But couldn't get it done. Now they're 1-4-1 on the season. We play the Giants on Thursday night at the Link. Carson Wentz, 21 for 40, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns in the air, 1 on the ground. Travis Fulgham scores, Jason Kroom scores, whoever that may be. Sanders had 118 yards, J.J. Arcega scored a touchdown, kind of. Eagles lose 30-28. That being said, if you are new to the channel and you like Philadelphia sports, Eagles, Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, and the Philadelphia Union, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm out. Peace.